please don't counter it. I really need it. Thank you. Alright, I mean, that definitely helps us quite a lot. And now we have a lethal potential. Right, 15. I think we need to go risky. Like, this is a very interesting situation, because if I can stall this for next 3 turns, we win. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today something you will absolutely love, Tamiyo Planeswalker deck with Brokers Ascendancy. So we are a Planeswalker deck, we have quite a lot of those, but Tamiyo is the main one, that's for sure, and she can bring back the Jace together with the Emperor, two extremely strong Planeswalkers that answer different situations, and you will see during the games today, because games today were absolutely ridiculously epic, so I think you will really find them pretty cool. So you will see how to make those decisions, and -4 is the big deal for the Tamiyo in this deck. So other than this, we have very little counter spells, because we try to be as competitive as possible, so Stroke needs to be your big play against this big Invoke Despair. Other than this, we have some removal, exiling is extremely important against Tenacious Underdog, all this stuff, so we have double march, Fateful Absence to get rid of annoying Planeswalkers, because we don't have too much board presence usually, unless we are very far into the game, and the Bankbusters, of course, to fix everything. They are very useful, just with the pilots, card drawing, you know, protecting the Planeswalkers. If you time the last counter correctly, you will get a extra defender, especially if you pair it with something like Wedding Announcement trigger. So suddenly you pay 0 mana, you play the Planeswalker, and it's double defended already, and that's a big play. So other than this, we have for Depopulate, because most of the games on ladder will be finished if you clear the board from the creatures. We have double Brokers Ascendancy. And I'll be honest with you guys, we played a lot of games, but I just couldn't find it. I just couldn't find it. But don't worry, even if you like this kind of style, you will see a lot of cool action, so I think it will be still something you enjoy a lot. So yeah, this is the deck. We have one Mirex just to make sure that we have some win cons, but to be honest, it's not super needed. Jace is very strong win con, and don't forget we have basically 4 Jaces, because we have double Tamiyo and double Jace. We have also Teferi lurking in the background, so you always can make this -2 token and just smork your opponent for 15 in 2 turns. So guys, if you appreciate the banned Planeswalkers with Ascendancy, don't forget to subscribe, it really does help to the channel and, you know, help it grow. So if you want to support, this is the best way to go about it. And I think let's go into the games and have some fun, because some of them will be quite epic. Alright, opponent goes first. I don't really love this hand. But you know what, for lands, some interaction, I guess we'll take it. Well, let's get it like this. We don't have a 1-drop, so we don't lose anything. And this will be untapped anyway, right? Alright. Pretty scared already. So do we kill the ramp, or we kill the effect of the ramp? I think the latter. I definitely need to draw something that is not a landman. Alright, that's exactly type of spell that I would love to counter, to kill, sorry. Just a habit. Down to 4 cards, that's not bad. More lands, thank you. Thank you. We will definitely just cycle the headquarters. 7 lands in 10 cards? That's not exactly my dream scenario. You know what? Fight rigging is okay. It's pretty slow. But the problem is that we need to be ready on the next turn for a 6/6, or yeah, the draws will come here, right? Yeah, the Archfiend is on the next turn, that's for sure. So we need to be ready with some kind of interaction. Alright, those are good cards. However, yeah, we have to go with Tamiyo. I'm so glad she's completed, so I can cast her on this turn. I mean, let's just go with the Lone Speaker. Helps a little bit. He might not have a land. Never mind. Let's see the Archfiend. Fiend. Yeah. And this is something we cannot deal with. Let's see what the card is. Alright. I mean, that's not something I expected. He didn't go with the card. Alright. Sure. I kinda love it. Alright. This is important. So I mean, we have to get rid of the Archfiend, right? Oh my... No. It's not so easy. What can it be? Some kind of removal, maybe? I guess so, right? Otherwise he would activate everything. Moment. Alright, still having a lot of cough, unfortunately. So, if I tap this one out, then I can Emperor it, but I don't really need it. I think we need to go risky.
Our will cannot be denied.
And just go Emperor, right? Like, this is a very interesting situation, because if I can stall this for next 3 turns, we win. And he needs to kill it himself, right? Alright. I don't mind Tamiyo. Alright. That's an interesting situation. Oh, it was a land! Oh my god, I would never expect this one. Alright. I mean, I don't mind keeping him at low. Alright. It seems he has some kind of protection spell. Makes sense, makes sense.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my
I could just
people.
block it. Yeah, if we could kill the Lone Speaker, the land is not relevant anymore. I think he has a protection spell, and that's why I don't want to -2. Alright. That was a lot of damage to everyone, somehow. So he might have another fight rigging, and then he has a good target, but I will still go with this line of play. Okay, nothing. Man, Tamiyo just holding the Archfiend until he loses the game. I love it. That's so good. And you know what? So Teferi is extremely aggressive player, right? And it will win game very quickly. You know what? He needs to answer Tamiyo. So let's just have Teferi. And now the question, we can go for the creature to make protecting planeswalkers much easier. Yeah, that's a good choice. It also helps a little bit against, you know...
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Against what? Against stalling the game, because this will grow very quickly. So we can just kill him in few turns. Alright, that's fine. We can absolutely deal with it. If that's your play, I think that should be fine. And fight rigging isn't super scary. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. That's pretty brutal. Not gonna lie. I regret some choices. Yeah, I should realize that it might be some kind of obliterator combo deck. So I can kill my own stuff, right? Then we don't lose anything, but then I'm not sure if we win. But if I sacrifice 2 permanents, I'm down to 4. I can still go for the 4 with Sunset Reverie. That should be enough, you know. Alright. I think we need to take it. I think we need to take it. 1. And let's go like this. We have a lot of Azorius mana. As long as we kill this, we should win the game, I believe. And the Archfiend, very close to killing him, which is what we really want. Alright, I learned my lesson. I absolutely learned my lesson. Man, this is so hilarious, just killing him with his own Archfiend. And I actually don't mind slowing him down. And you know what? Let's not be fancy. He has protection spells in green, very likely, so let's make sure that the board is empty, basically. Alright, how does it spell when it has no oil counters on it? You lose the game. I mean, I like it. I like this scenario. I absolutely adore this scenario. Yep. Guys, we used Tamiyo to stall the Archfiend so it kills his owner. That was pretty epic. Alright, going first with Jace. Definitely something. Let's start with this into the coast, into the other coast. I just realized they're both coasts. Alright, Concealing Curtain. We are blessed with being on the play, because otherwise Jace would be removed probably. And that would be a bit harsh. Alright, unfortunately Tenacious Underdog is also here. Definitely pretty scary so far. He will go with Depopulate then, right? But I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work simply because Jace will be at 4 loyalty and we'll have either the Emperor or Depopulate or Wedding Announcement, but one of those two will fix the board for us. He really wants to take the pick. But it's good. It means that in order to deal any damage to Jace, they had to spend the full turn. And as you can see, like, whatever he takes, it's not great. And now we will minus the Revealing Eye, so if he wants to attack, it has to be the underdog. So of course we want to exile it. Having double Emperor actually is extremely good here, because it protects us. So what is the correct discard? Probably the... I'm not sure. Depopulate might not be the one. It's probably the Emperor. It's probably just the Emperor. So no, if he draws another underdog, it works. But we don't know his cards, right? If he has Shrouded Trespassers, all this stuff, they definitely do not want to get it depopulated. And with Jace on board, we have way more time than usually. Alright, still went for it. That's fine. Alright, so Jace secured. We will definitely not Myrex on the turn, so let's go like this. And I mean, be my guest. Be my guest. He knows about the Emperor, but even... Told you, it's sharded. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So, he won't attack, right? He knows about the Emperor. That's one of the downsides, that he knows about our hand fully. Yep. However, we can try to make some magic work at this point. Let's draw cards. I mean, it would be a bit greater to not draw all of my cards from the deck moment sure that hits the spot, but we'll try to make it work. We'll try to make it work. I could draw a card with Jace. It's not really needed, I believe.
Organic minds are easily corrupted.
I think we need to go a bit wider.
Keep watch for intruders.
Do we go for Wedding Announcement? That's not really how we win. We need to hit the Farewell or the Depopulate, or just a removal against Sharded. This will be a lot of damage. Oh. Well, let's prepare ourselves for insane amounts of pain, because they will happen. I like the art on this super much. Right? I need my good companion. Pompon-chan on this moment. Because if you cannot answer shorted, you know you are in trouble. Alright, 4 cards to go. No invokes on this turn. I wonder what he's thinking about. He doesn't seem to have Trespasser, nor Tenacious Underdogs, nor Revealing Eyes. So what are the plays? Maybe removal. Yeah, he probably has some removal in the hand. And now he's trying to think which planeswalker he wants to remove, I guess. Or just more Tenacious Underdogs, I guess. I mean, that's a good call. We need to hit Farewell very quickly. We need land and Farewell. Okay, so he attacks the one that gives us stuff. Like cards, right? Let's draw card first. See what we get. Fateful Absence. Alright, this answers shorted. Huh, that's a harsh one. I think we need to play like this. This way we... Yeah, the graveyard is great for him. But it means that he doesn't have them in the battlefield, so he needs to pay full turn basically. We didn't hit the land. That's a bit unfortunate. We should create the token, I believe. That's a hard one. We really need this land right now. We don't want to miss any of them. I could draw with Bankbuster or draw with Jace. And that's not exactly perfect. I'm killing shorted, so the Revealing Eye is the only attack creature he really has at the moment. Alright, we can get Emperor at some point. We will draw anyway. Let's go Mirex. I know. Ooh, Farewell, that's a really... Alright, that's important. Okay, this Farewell changed my idea for the next turn. So, okay, sorry. So I think I just block shorted right now. Like, I have 2 creatures to block a single shorted, so even if he reanimates Tenacious Underdogs, we should be fine. And Jace absorbs so much damage. Of course we need to hit a land, but we didn't hit a land for a long, so I think it should be fine. Alright, that's a full turn.
In time,
That's actually pretty good for us. Alright, let's see what we draw. Oh, it's a tap land. Alright. So let's play it. This will be definitely Fateful Absence into what? Into drawing cards with Bankbuster, into playing Bankbuster? To be honest, it doesn't seem bad. This is as good as it gets, right, for us. And thanks to the treasure token, oh, that was the land, we can play another Bankbuster. So it gives us a little bit more tempo on card drawing. We have 3 creatures, potentially 4, and we are close to flipping Wedding Announcement, so we are going a bit wide. Farewell against Tenacious Underdog is probably something we will have to play, right? And he's so comfortable, so comfy. Alright. So I can tap manually with Tamiyo, but it means that it takes a while before I can play the Emperor as well. The fact that he got all the information about my hand is hurting for so many turns, man. Let's draw. Ah, that was a good card. So theoretically I could play Tamiyo and tap the sharded, but that's not great. I could just go with the farewell on everything. He's at 4 cards basically, right? I don't have enough mana to counter, unfortunately. That would be really good. That would be absolutely amazing. So I can play Tamiyo and kill sharded in 2 turns. But I think it has to be this turn, right? If they invoke, it hurts like crazy. And let's do it. Not my favorite play of the day, that's for sure. But we get a blocker, so in case he invokes, we get dealt 2 damage and he draws 1 card. He loses all the Tenacious Underdogs. He should of course activate the clue. He knows that the turn is over. And I of course didn't want to even try artifacts, because I have Bankbusters. We just need him 1 turn with no play, and then we activate Disdainful Stroke together with our Planeswalkers and we stabilize from there. And that should be the game very quickly. Let's just hope this is... Alright, you know what? That's actually perfect. It doesn't have any effect on enter the battlefield. And he cannot have any fight spells, so we are not scared about this. He can draw a card. Oh, Lily. Lily is always extremely annoying.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate
And
it
we
when people
cannot,
touch
so
my
he will
things.
-2, right? I believe. If he doesn't -2, that's really good for us. Alright, alright, alright.
Personal space.
Unfortunately, we had to exile the graveyard, so you know, there's that. I think we just hold up the counter spell, honestly. I'm a bit scared of invoke. Oh, I don't need to be. I don't need to be scared anymore. Let's check the mana, because we definitely shouldn't hit ourselves. And we don't have double green. However, we have a lot of blue. Alright. This means that on the next turn, we can Emperor it.
You do not write this story.
And we keep the land for protection against Liliana. I mean, that's pretty good situation overall. And if he doesn't play anything relevant, we can start to draw cards, which is amazing. Huh. And Liliana hurts him as well, right? Because he has the same amount of cards. So we kinda hurt less than him from Liliana. Oh, are you serious, man? Oh no, never mind, scrap that. It hurts us more for sure. Alright. 3 damage to my face, or to Tamiyo. Alright, that's actually good for me. It's actually way better to have Tamiyo, because he won't deal with her for a while. He might have March, but then he needs to exile the card because he has only 3 mana. So he would need 2 black cards and, you know, all this stuff. But drawing cards from the underdog is a big deal. So we need to keep the Emperor mana up. But we have Tamiyo set up, and that's something. And we can draw cards, which is amazing. Especially against Liliana. Man, Liliana is always such a pain. Make this appear a bit late to the party, that's for sure. Okay, our discard target. I mean, this is the play. This is the play. Still pretty scary game so far.
Bow before Phyrexia.
Yeah, we might want to counterspell and the Emperor, and that's a lot of mana, so we are not drawing with Bankbuster right now. And we always keep one card that is for protecting against Liliana. He wants to ramp this loyalty up. Alright, if he wants to activate the card, it's actually fine for us. It's good for him, but it means he has less mana, so for example right now, if he doesn't play a land, we can make disappear the Invoke, which is pretty cool. Alright, so, man, the tenacious underdog during this game were such a pain. Can you believe it's only 21 cards deep into the deck, and already 3 of them? That was unexpected. Alright, another Liliana down the bin. Sheoldred. Well, we need to counter it. But it means we get to draw a card, right? We could even go for the Might, just to try to pressure Liliana a little bit. It's a 2-2. You know what? It's not the worst idea. I want the cards though. I want them so much. Down to 3 cards. I think it would be really great to have some board presence finally. So let's try it. He's down to 3 cards. He might have removal, which is unfortunate, but if it's go for the throat, it's not good enough, right? Alright. Is that a cut down? Easy. Oh, Infernal Grasp. You know what? That's a pretty decent answer from our side. This is a very good situation to use the Make Disappear, I believe. Alright, so now Liliana is not for free as before. Like, he needs to fight for her a little bit. We have... Man, it's still the Emperor he's seen on the turn 3. Man, that's so insane. But with this Might we have a little more options, and it's an artifact, thanks comments, so go for the throat cannot kill it, which is pretty sweet as well. I think this land hurts him kinda lot. Invoke Despair obviously will be the biggest blow, but it's not here yet. And every turn he doesn't do anything, we make a Might. Or just draw cards, but probably making Might is a bit better. Alright, we need to prepare sure that absolutely harsh. So I could exile the Obliterator and start pumping the Might so it's bigger. Oh no, I don't need to. I can just reanimate. Okay, that would be... So we will kill this and heal a little bit. I think we should draw cards. I like Tamiyo. Okay, Depopulate doesn't...
You won't be outsmarted.
I mean, alright, never mind, scrap that. Depopulate answers shorted. Alright, so, finally! Man, it took a while to kill this Liliana. Now... but he will just try to kill my Tamiyo. But I think we need to go for it. Oh my god. I exiled it. Alright. Thanks deck for not allowing me to do my amazing plays. Man, I thought the loyalty is gone. Oh man, that was... I was sure that I still have the Emperor in the graveyard, but indeed, she's not there. She is not there. So I mean, he will play the Sheoldred, and we will draw a card in response, and then untap, then play Depopulate, kill everything, and hold the Emperor against the Tenacious Underdog. Man, this Tamiyo just helping us so much. You know what? Let's draw with this one. He cannot play the Tenacious Underdog, so we don't need to hold the Emperor mana. And I mean, let's Let's draw a card, I guess. Alright. Alright, alright. Alright, that's perfect. Man, I'm so happy I didn't discard Depopulate. Alright, so 1 damage. We actually need the mana. Because we need to go for the Tenacious Underdog. That's a really decent draw. Alright, Mirex. We need to be sure that we have the correct mana. Alright. Board is clear. Oh my god, we finally grinded all the stuff. Let's play a land. Is there anything I can take from the graveyard? I mean, Tamiyo. Doesn't seem like the greatest idea on earth. And next turn we have the ultimate as well. Just don't invoke me, please. No, please don't. Please don't. Are you? Are you? You know it had to happen. Alright. That's a good draw, my friend. That's absolutely a great draw. And you know what? I will crew, because I have a lot of Bankbusters. So we kinda need more pilot than other stuff. Yeah, it happened. It happened. We probably should still win, right? We'll have 2 Bankbusters very quickly. Alright, this is a Tapland, this is the Cyclant. Yeah, I think we still win. You know what? I'm not taking any chances against this guy. And I'm just healing up to 7. It's way too important to not die against this guy. And let the execution commence. We have a long way to go with this 30 life. If he didn't draw this card for this 1 turn, man. Alright, sure. Why not? Alright, and he can draw a card with the pits, which is kinda okay for him, I guess. But he will do it at the end step. Alright. We definitely draw a card. I think we just go with the Might. So this will be a bit mana intensive on our turn, but I think it's worth it. I mean, the land is kinda okay. It helps a little bit. So let's go for this. Let's just make sure that we have 5 mana, so 3, 5. And we can still play the Emperor, that's fine. What we allow is a bit scary, because he might play Tenacious Underdogs without attacking. And then we cannot punish it, but you know what? It's fine. We just really need to ramp up the pressure a little bit and close this game while he is trying to recover. It's 9 damage a turn, 3 turns to kill him, but that's a lot of time, honestly. And when he doesn't play Tenacious Underdog, we can increase the might pressure. I could play it, but we don't have any value, so I much rather cycle into the new card. Similarly as him. Right? But it's actually not the worst for us that he loses lands. Because it means if he wants to play a Tenacious Underdog, he doesn't really play anything else. Alright. Will he attack? That's the question. He will. Alright. I guess he drew another Tenacious Underdog then. He changed the play on this turn, right? And this game is pretty hilarious. But I think we should be winning it. We are back to 9, so we are not scared. I could say I'm not afraid. Alright, so let's see the card. That's really important. You knew about this. Oh, it had to be this. Alright. Even if he has another Tenacious Underdog, I'm kinda comfortable with it. And we'll go with the Bankbuster. I want them to be shorted size. This is 10 damage. Yeah, let's play this land, because why not? Alright, I mean, that's 10 damage on this turn. And we are starting to get into the area where we are comfortable. When we can kill him in one turn if he makes a bad decision. That's where we want him. And don't forget, even if all the creatures will die, we can make Mirex +1 and then Mirex on the main phase to crew one of the Bankbusters with a counter to kill for 5. So even if he somehow sweeps the board, we still can make a lethal, which is pretty big deal. Alright, very nice to see a swamp here. 2 cards. Let's see. Even if he has invoked despair, it's not enough. I don't think anything is enough. Let's make a might, and I think that's a good game. Oh boy, he really forced us to work for it, man. And we are still drawing clans, by the way. Alright. Crew. Each of the Bankbusters is a lethal. Their usual removal is go for the throat. And if they play Infernal Grasp, I mean they need 2 Infernal Grasp, which means that the mights kill them. So let's smork and finish the game. Man, that was something else. Let's see the play. I expect just removal, maybe March, so he can hit for 6. And he gets dealt 7, so maybe he actually survives this. That seems like a Black March, right? He already showed that he plays it. Yeah, I think that is the only choice. Maybe he's thinking about the exiling the card. Yep. March, sure. He went for it. I don't think he should exile the Tenacious Underdog, to be honest. But like, I'm not sure. But it feels that he dies on the next turn anyway, right? And he just doesn't have any place. Alright. I guess it's one more turn. Man, this guy is persistent. But when you have a random top deck, usually, yeah, it was a good game, my friend. That was a pretty good showcase. Yeah. Oh man, that was something else for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Alright, one of the weird hands, that's for sure. We have the Bankbuster. If we hit one white land, we kinda have the game plan. Alright, let's try it. With Bankbuster it shouldn't be rewards. On the draw I would mulligan this. And you know, there is always a chance to just normally draw a land. Oh, it's our friend's Mono Red, which I absolutely love. See? That's how I feel about Mono Red. We are friends. This is Mono Red, this is me. Sun is smiling, everything is great. Oh, I appreciate a Feldon. That's great. It's great. We do not have lands, but thanks to Bankbuster we kinda fixed it a little bit. Alright, by being on the play, we have some chance, but losing this one land against the most aggressive deck in the meta definitely isn't my, you know, glory moment for the day, basically. Alright, that's great. We are just, you know, trying to finish the match as soon as possible, so we do not need to play Magic. Alright, so what is the play? I think if anything wins us, it should be the wedding announcement. Simply because then we can, like, if we play Jace, it doesn't really contribute anything outside of negating one creature, but this gets bigger every turn, you know? And if he has insane draw, of course, never mind, it's fine. This is great, great, great. Oh yes. I'm so happy we played this one. We are still friends here. No bad thoughts. Let's go another game. Alright, opponent goes first. We have pretty decent hand. Let's see. Boros, alright. Yeah, so we will just go with wedding announcement into the Depopulate, or just wedding announcement depending on the matchup, I guess. Jeskai? Is it just a Kai control? Man, I didn't see it since such a long time. The first spell will be countered, right? Let's go with the wedding announcement. It's messy. It asks for a counter spell. Alright? Unless... No way he has it. Okay. I expected this 2-mana destroy enchantment or toughness for... Yeah, destroy evil. I expected destroy evil. Alright. So this will remove wedding announcement for a long time. And he knows that we are a blue deck, so he went for it. Alright. Let's go with the Jace. I think we should go with the cards, honestly. Let's see if we can help them. Sometimes they have like galvanic iteration, this kind of stuff. Oh, alright, alright. But this will be a hard matchup. Oh, if I knew I have another Jace, I would play it a bit differently. You know what? Let's keep doing what we are doing. I really want to hit my land, you know? Thank you. Thank you, deck. You are the best today. Alright. We will go with the Emperor Dance Step and just keep up the counter spell, because he definitely has some serious stuff going on. I think we need to keep him low. Like 3 cards is a big deal. But we are out of counter spells, we don't have too many of them, so this will be harsh. This will be harsh. Trying to find the strategy. Like I have some ideas, but not really sure about those. Alright, drawing cards. That's fine. It's fine. I would prefer to have Emperor in the board already, but you know, it is what it is. 11 cards. Yeah, so if we play Jace on the next turn, we can minus this one and draw 3 cards, so I think that's pretty good. Let's get the Emperor. I think Emperor is a bit better because it creates 2/2s and not 1/1s. And we can always flash her whenever he taps out, you know? We need to keep him low on the cards. That's our strategy. Because when he gets this massive silver scrutiny, we will be in trouble. So we need to kill him before this. And I'm not sure if we can. We are not really equipped against, you know, control decks. Like, we have tools, but it's really hard overall. It's not exactly what you want. Alright. I can draw a card, but it's not exactly what you want. I mean, let's just go like this. Don't forget he has Brotherhood Sent. Let's just keep hitting his face. Maybe we just play like this. Brotherhood Sent means he has 5 mana, potentially. That's a lot, man. I'm like, it seems we are winning, but we are not. We are on the verge of him refilling and absolutely smorking us. I don't want to sacrifice Jace for this. But maybe we just try to go for the double meal plan. It's what? 8 loyalty, 24 cards? Will be harsh. I'll just go with the wedding announcement, I guess. If he has a counter spell, that's fine. Oh, this is what I feared. Oh, it's not looking very hot for us. I'm trying to get this Jace to high. Yeah, indeed. Alright, he has it all, but that makes sense. He drew a lot of cards. Lear. Alright. So what is the value he will get? Not really anything. Oh, Soul Partition. Right. However, Depopulate cannot be countered. That's why we need to do it this way, because we cannot answer with the sorcerer, right? But we can answer with an instant. Alright, that was super scary, but Lear is down in the bin. He draws cards, that's a good sign always. But he has 6 cards to our 4. As you can see, he is on the winning side slowly. I think he has counter spells, man. That makes it so much harder. Okay, let's see. If that's a removal, that's absolutely fine for me. It's a card for card. I kinda want this. So now the question, can we go for Tamiyo and get the Jace? Let's try. Let's try. More blue for sure. Please don't counter it. I really need it. Thank you. Alright, I mean that definitely helps us quite a lot. This is what I needed. And now we have a lethal potential. Right? 15 cards.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us.
This is so risky, but I don't think we'll win otherwise. Oh boy, I think this is what we have to do.
The knowledge we acquired is still valuable. Nothing.
Yep, Galvanic iteration is there, so we kinda helped him. But hopefully he has one Alchemy Gambit. Like, I know you often play one, because that was one of my decks where I played one into Galvanic iteration, and this list seems very familiar, honestly. Not sure if I had Lear, to be honest. We have a Wincon, but we need to make it work and sneak it somehow. He didn't draw any cards, right? The chance he got a counterspell is very slim. Let's go for it. Oh man, I'm so stressed right now. Yes, that was a good decision. I wasn't sure if it will work out. It was a bit of a Hail Mary play, to be honest, but we have chosen the right plan in the end.